Welcome back, Wolfpack. Verlis here. More Fan Fridays battles for you guys, so let's go and check this one out. Now, I'm actually really interested in this team because the bits and pieces look good. Like, Garchomp is a strong doubles Pokemon. Volcarona, sometimes it tears it up. Definitely with Sableye and Hawlucha, but I don't see synergy. Like, they're parts, and I didn't think that they'd work together. Like, the Sableye-Garchomp lead. Have I seen that before? It's one of those weird things that it sounds like it could work, but I feel like they'd also not really do that well together. So that is going to be into the shiny Suicune and shiny Metagross. They're all over the place, I swear. And Sableye is going to float in on that air balloon. So that's something. You don't see an air balloon that often, but it does make sense next to a Garchomp. Normally you have like a flying or levitate Pokemon. But the Sableye is going to make it work, so let's watch that happen. Metagross will protect this turn. What you want to do is you want to Bullet Punch the Sableye, because the Earthquake is obvious, but Sableye is still going to get the Fake Out onto Suicune. So, yeah, like, you have to kind of take the turn as it goes. So Metagross protects, doesn't want to eat the Earthquake. I think in doubles, it could survive, because Metagross does get a lot of bulk. Suicune does take some damage, gets flinched out of that Fake Out. And what is that? What is that move? Leer? Wait, Leer hits both opponents? Oh, that changes a few things. Actually, that changes everything. It's the, wait, that's, I know what happened. I know what I need to say, but the words just aren't happening. And that was enough damage to reduce Suicune's defense to 66%, so cutting it by a huge chunk right there. Oh yeah, and the opponent is cheating as well, of course, to do enough damage, and then Sableye with another Leer, so Metagross loses everything, and Sylveon's going to take a really strong hit. I thought like there was some weird stuff, like Growl, I thought lowered both opponents' attack, or something silly like that. Meter Mash on the Garchomp. Garchomp's pseudo-legendary, it has enough stats to be okay with this, and Garchomp has rough skin. Metagross will take a little bit of damage off of that. And then Garchomp's just going to use the Earthquake. And as long as Sableye doesn't get hit by something, and then Garchomp just, yeah. I was about to say that wasn't the flinch on Sylveon. That's enough damage to take out the Sylveon. Wow, that must have been just like hard offensive Sylveon. And the Leer was enough. Is this a sweep? Is this how you mow it down? I am very oh, no way! I'm about to say, oh, Hydreigon's at least got the gravity, so it's not going to be that great. No, the Sableye's also run the gravity, because that's going to drop down the Hydreigon. Now, Sableye will take big damage. Critical hit on the Sableye, that's unfortunate. I wonder if the Sableye is actually, like, EV'd to survive a not crit. But that makes it to where Hydreigon eats that anyways. Now, Draco Meteor going to be a monstrous hit on the Garchomp, will finish it off, but still a 2v1. Hydreigon is very low, and props on the opponent for bringing it back into the 2v, like bringing 2 down with this 1 finally. But still, the team is cool, and the cool things are cool. Now we also see Hawlucha. Hawlucha is going to get that outspeed. I doubt it. Yeah, I think we just saw like the life orb, so it's not. Yeah, Flings Rock, outspeed Hawlucha into Unburden, hyper outspeed, like we saw stuff. So there's a Bug Buzz as well. And that's going to be enough to take out the Hydreigon. So yeah, I keep trying to say, we saw the Life Orb, we saw like the damage right there. There still wasn't enough from the Hydreigon, especially after using Draco Meteor. I feel like the Draco Meteor was extremely unnecessary. He could have just Dark Pulse, but I guess he knew it was over. And Leer? Alright, we're going to get back to that at the end of this video. Let's go check out some more battle codes. Oh, this time it's a single battle. Okay, well, I mean, if it's the madman that runs the Leer Gravity Fake Out Sableye, I think we're in good hands regardless. So let's go and see what this is about. Hawlucha into the Relicanth. Now, Relicanth, I know is a good Pokemon. Like, Relicanth is cool and crazy, and it does cool and crazy things, because it's like the beefiest defensive beef tank ever. And you can, like, trade 1 for 1 and still set up a Stealth Rocks, potentially, but the opponent is going to do that. Also, I accidentally turned on my 3D, so it might have lagged a bit. Ooh, Hawlucha getting a free Swords Dance, though. I guess anticipating something off of that Kangaskhan, and then Hawlucha just setting up. There's the fear. Psyshock's going to come in, though. Outspeed on Latios, and that is going to be bad times. Yeah. I thought if you're running the Swords Dance, you go Focus Sash. Focus Sash, Swords Dance, Hawlucha into the Unburden. But now we're into Relicanth, so what can Relicanth do? Psyshock. Oh, that does defensive damage, so Relicanth's going to tank it up pretty well. Into Head Smash. Okay. Is this just like straight I don't even want to say Banded Head Smash, but it could be Banded Head Smash. That's enough to one-shot the Latios, and then we're going to go into the Kangaskhan. Uh-oh. What is Kangaskhan going to do? If it BMs into a Power-Up Punch, it's dead. Is about all I have to say for it. But also, Kangaskhan's just, like, super tanky as well, but... Or not Kangaskhan, oh... I was going to say, Relicanth's super tanky, so it would be able to survive, like, a lot of what Kangaskhan throws at it. And now Kangaskhan is about to get one-shot, because it disrespected the Relicanth. There was actually a couple ways that Relicanth could go. You could either go Banded Head Smash, or you could like Stealth Rocks into Head Smash, try to trade that 1-for-1 while getting the damage down, and it didn't matter, because the opponent did not respect the Canth. How sick would it be if a Alolan Relicanth became a thing? Alright, there's no surviving that. You don't have special defense. Like, you need a heavy, dedicated special defense tank if you're running the Relicanth. For the most part, I guess that's where, like, Umbreon comes in. Could have kind of brought in the Umbreon, but I guess since Relicanth doesn't solo the Greninja anyways, this is your best bet. So Umbreon versus Greninja. This could go in a couple of different directions. So that's going to be Protean into Gunk Shot. Yeah, I'm not expecting too much. Actually, that was... Okay, so it is... Okay, that was a lot more than I was expecting for sure. Doesn't affect the Poison Gunk Shot on the Greninja, which is kind of crazy to think about. Umbreon's still going to go for the Curse. So yeah, it's full special defense Curse Umbreon, which is why that did so much, because Greninja just isn't that insane of a Pokemon. But now we're going to go into that Toxic, so the Toxic damage is there. And I'm guessing... Oh, there's the Ice Beam. So yeah, he doesn't want to take the risk on the accuracy, feeling that, okay, Ice Beam plus Poison should be enough to finish it off. That's where Special Defense comes through, tanks it up pretty well, and Moonlight. Yeah, it's not a Wish on the Umbreon. Sometimes you see that, but in singles you can get with the Moonlight. So now it's the Moonlight, and getting over that Poison... It's going to be one of the toughest things on this Umbreon. But then Greninja has to worry about taking itself down to Life Orb. And Umbreon does have the Curse. So the Gunk Shot will be well, not resisted, but the Curse is going to make it pretty big. And that's why I don't believe in the Gunk Shot. 70% miss. That's a Focus miss. That's like Willow miss, Hydro miss. Now we have Gunk miss or Shot. Nah, Miss Shot? Maybe on that one. But now we're back up to full, and that's enough to tank up anything and throw out a Curse boosted hit for the win. And Gunk Shot wouldn't have been enough to win, because since Moonlight heals half, Umbreon's still above half, would have still been able to heal up. So you pretty much just heal until Ice Beam doesn't do enough, or Gunk Shot misses, and then you pay back and win. Yeah, that happened. Okay, let's go and set up for the Leer analysis, because I think that's the big one. And also, I might pull out something on the Relicanth as well. And there it is, boys. There's the Leer. And it affects all adjacent foes, but not allies, of course. So you're going to drop the defense of both opponents. I mean, that's about as powerful as it gets, because as we saw, that's going to make the Earthquake do silly, silly things. I wonder if that Scarf Chomp, you kind of need the Scarf. Is it Adamant Scarf? I don't know, but then you go into the Gravity and then watch some magic happen. Yeah, there's your starter, you know, it's the move you get on your starter Pokemon that you almost immediately forget about, and it's like the first thing you get rid of. Now, Leer actually has way more Pokemon to get access to it, because I remember when I was doing Growl, because Growl's the same thing, that's why I was like, okay, I remember Growl. Growl I was looking into, it decreases the opponent's attack by 1 stage, so it's kind of the reverse of that. If you're playing for the tankier game, you want Growl. If you're playing for the offensive game, you want Leer. Affects adjacent foes but not allies, etc. 3rd generation, does not affect Soundproof, Hypercutter, Clear Body, White Smoke. Does that mean things? Because I was looking at Growl and it felt like not a lot of Pokemon got it, but I think I might have been looking wrong, because a lot of Pokemon do get Growl. I might have been confusing it with another move. Also, Breeding, Hoppip gets it, so, yo, like, Jump Off with Growl could actually be pretty tanky at the same time, and, yeah, there's some good Pokemon potential. I was more thinking, like, from doubles, like, what's really fast that could actually get that Leer in there, or get that Growl in there and make some magic happen. There we go. So no Sableye. I think that was it. I was looking to see if like Prankster Sableye on the Growl, but no, Prankster Sableye on the Leer is what we want. So, oh, that's really interesting. Mawile gets Growl and then Sableye gets Leer, so they are counterparts in that way. You can look at some other Leer Pokemon that might be surprising. Like, you just get that speed in there, and they have another fast Pokemon to just crush it. Any flying Pokemon? Tropius, Salamence. Alright, so there's some interesting Pokemon that do get the Leer in the end of it. Archeops, that's kind of crazy. But yeah, I think Sableye is probably one of the better Leer Pokemon. They have Breeding on Snubbull, Poochyena, Cranidos, Stunky. Okay. So maybe that's it. Like, so there are a lot of Pokemon, but not a ton of them actually like stand out as like super heavy combo Pokemon. Either way, that was a thing that just happened. And I'm okay with it happening. That was actually pretty awesome Dusclops even gets Leer, yo. And I wanted to bring up Relicanth for a bit as well, because Relicanth, I mean, this Pokemon's tankier than you think, and it also has good stats. Like, has no special attack, no speed, so its base stat total still makes it work. 100 base hit points, 130 base defense. Like, this thing is going to tank like a mofo, and then 90 attack, so it still does good damage. Like, the Head Smash on 90 attack, Head Smash is stab, 150 base power, and I believe it has, like, the whatever ability prevents recoil, Rock Head, because we didn't see the recoil after all those hits. Boom. Crazy like that. And then 65 special defense. Not insane, but I mean 100 defense, 65 special defense is still respectable. You max out hit points, max out defense. Could even like Assault Vest Head Smash and do really nutty things with this Pokemon. Actually in that case, you might just go like attack, hit point investment, and then go Assault Vest to kind of bring your stats together. Then you survive Head Smash, try to go for 2 for 1, and that is actually possible on the Relicanth. You do have a good amount of weaknesses, but as long as you're going up against like physical attacking Pokemon, you just kind of win, and there we go. Also, I want to talk about that Kangaskhan. So if Kangaskhan went for the non-BM, like if it didn't go for Manners, I think it would have been interesting, because if Umbreon, I don't think it could curse out. If it was return Kangaskhan, maybe. If it was double Kangaskhan, not really sure how that would go out, because technically, if Umbreon would come out of that Kangaskhan battle ahead with like a curse or an extra something, and then Greninja comes in, it might have gone pretty much the same way, but it's also just Relicanth did a thing, and that's all we could ever ask for. So I think we're good to go on this one. If you guys enjoyed the video, Leer OP, and I hope you all have a nice day. Thank you very much for watching.